to address the issues of confrontational politics in the Republic of Kenya, and bearing in mind that yesterday the president retreated with his cabinet, and we saw him and his principal assistant addressing the country, and in a follow-up of the same, today the leadership of the Senate and National Assembly, we met, and the president came out very clear that we need to invest in institutions as opposed to investing in an individual. And I know Kenyans who bear me witness, there has been individuals in this country who has been running from one constituency to the other, promising heaven and promising that they will offer the best of the leadership, and promising the poorest of the poorest in this country that they have the alternative of the government which he is inviting them to form. And I want to disembark on that narrative and state clearly that we need to strengthen our institutions and look into the issues of pure presidential system and see what are the gaps that we necessarily need to close, and ask ourselves whether Kenya is ready for another election where the winner will take it all home. And the president has come out very clear, asking we politicians, starting with myself, that we tame our ambitions, avoid confrontational politics, and agree that there will be no people to help you form a government if in every election cycle people will be out in the streets demonstrating and people being evacuated from one region to the other. I want to ask my fellow young women and our young men and our youth, particularly in the mountain, when the deal is too good, please think twice. And when you're promised everything, please think twice before you start banning the people who have made you and the people who have shaped the areas and the zones and the economy of the region where you come from. I wish to ask the church as well that let us encourage the head of state. The head of state is a symbol of national unity. He is calling for a united Kenya, and that is the reason the president is advancing the BBI agenda. The people who fought and the people who made this country to go for a rerun, it was Jubilee and NASA. The president has made it possible to bring on board the NASA leader, Raila Amolo Odinga, so that we have a deep conversation and have a look and open the constitution again, so that we have an opportunity to change and also to amend or include conversations that are going to lead to what we call referendum questions. And therefore, we invite those people who are out there bashing and calling names on BBI. I have seen them very well today in Meru region, bastardizing the BBI process, bastardizing a report which they have not seen. I want to invite them to be just once and for all, be very sincere with Kenyans and be very sincere with Christians, because I have seen that narrative the way it's being shaped. Let them come out and tell us, you opposed the 2010 Constitution. The 2010 Constitution has made you the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya for 2 terms. Now here we are. We want to further engage Kenyans so that we stop this madness of people burning people's houses and these mandamanos every now and then. You are now out in the field bastardizing the same cause of unity. Where God is, there is unity. And therefore I want to ask Kenyans, the opposite of unity and the opposite of God's presence in a nation, the opposite of God's presence in a government, you obviously know and feel it for yourself. I want to ask Kenyans, let's rally behind the president. We invite you, let's shape the conversation and the narratives for our future generations and where we want this country to be. It must not be about an individual who want to be a leader, an MCA, a woman rep, a president, a governor. It must be about it's about to be institutions from IEBC, mentioned to the wale wazee wa nyumba kumi kule chini, how we will strengthen so that when it comes to 2022, whoever wins, whoever loses, you go home, celebrate, and wait for the next cycle.
Thank you very much.